Big Finish Audio, the Paternoster Gang, the Ghosts of Greenwich. Or Greenwich.
No, it's not a green witch.
Where does this green witch come in? There is no green witch.
It's right next to Worcestershire. And Leicester.
Every time I listen to these, I fall in love more and more with Strax.
I know, right?
I would
swear
never let the
they
house
are this-
go like this.
They are an adorable little family unit, and Strax is their son. He is such a little dork.
Yeah. Two ghosts back to back is interesting.
Yeah. I ain't afraid no ghost.
Well, zombies and then ghosts. I half expect the next one to be about a werewolf or a vampire.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Then again, it is sort of Doctor Who adjacent material, and that's basically that's what we do. That's what we do here. Are you not aware?
No. Next one is aliens.
Aliens.
Wait. Alien werewolves?
No. It's warring alien races that Vastra is playing mediator for, because otherwise they're wreaking havoc on London.
Poor London.
It's called. It was written by Strax. It was written by Dan Starkey.
Oh, nice.
Who, as we all know, is Strax.
Now I can only imagine in full either butler garb or Sontaran battle uniform with a quill pen and a large stack of papers trying to write. Yes, that is excellent. Yes, that would be most amusing. The humans will find this quite amusing.
I think my favorite line in this episode was, "You'd be surprised he used to be a nurse."
Yeah. I mean, really, who wouldn't be surprised that he was a nurse? I would kill everyone. Well, there's no violence, Strax. Are you sure?
Remember,
Yes,
it's
we're very
fine.
sure. No violence. Not even a little.
Not even a little? Tough sub. Anyway, yeah, it seems to come from the school of thinking of violence. If it's not solving all your problems, you're not using enough of it.
Yeah.
I have a small thermonuclear device.
Like, stop playing with the bomb.
You can see you fondling the thermonuclear device in your pocket. That's not a thermonuclear device.
I'm just happy to see you.
Zon, Zon.
Oh no, God, no.
Santa!
Oh no,
Santa!
last week. If you didn't hear our review last week of the previous Paternoster, yeah, that joke won't make any sense. It won't be as funny. Then again, maybe you're best not knowing it.
It depends on how attracted you are to Centaurans.
You know there's somebody out there.
Hey, there was what was his name? Tom? He was attracted to a Centauran.
Well, I mean, non-fictional people.
True.
There's probably real flesh and blood people that find Strax attractive.
Yeah, it's called Rule 34.
Oh
Yes,
God.
yes. I mean,
I don't want to know.
Human sexuality is a very broad thing. I mean, there's some people that are, 51st century kind of people already? It's like, this is the abstract concept of a door. I love it. I want to make love with it. It's like, you know what? Hey, that's you. Go ahead.
As long as it doesn't involve
Non-consenting, people
as
or people
long
who are
as they're
incapable of
of
consent.
age and are able to consent,
Yeah.
do what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Jack
The Harkness
rule
test, as
book.
it were.
Yes.
Is it of adult age for its species? Can it give consent? Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Have fun.
And can it communicate both those things? That is of age and is consenting. It's like, yes, okay. Have fun. I forget what century it is. Is it 51st century?
Yeah, 51st
Yeah.
century.
Oh, okay. Well, this thing got off on a tangent real quick.
Mhm.
So we're so I had a problem. So my and I double checked to make sure I had everything. My audio seemed like cut out early, like right when right when Strax got his age back is when it cut out. And actually, funny enough, the last word I heard was Zantarha, ironically. So, were they weeping angels?
No.
Okay. Because with all the time stuff, it kind of felt like weeping angel kind of thing.
Well, if
Yeah,
they were, they
it
would be thrown out of. Well, I guess they
Yeah.
were to a certain extent, but they would have been thrown much further back in time.
True. But it's not the first time that a weeping angel episode hasn't really done the norm.
Yeah, I mean, there was that Ghostbusters throwback. You made the Statue of Liberty dance. No, just nobody look at it and it'll move on its own.
That is one way to ensure that the weeping angel would never move. Put it in a place with a lot of people in a city that never sleeps.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm guessing that one guy died. He may not look like it, but Strax is really old right now.
Yeah, I mean, how can you tell though?
I mean, I would call that aging well if you don't notice the difference.
He looks like a potato as it is.
I would
So
laugh.
he looks like a tiny old man to begin with.
I would laugh as like the older he got, he started to like sprout. It's like,
You need to
Strax, I didn't know you're a literal potato.
So if they reproduced, if they ended up reproducing, he reproduced like in a non-clone way, would they be making French fries?
Oh god.
Or is that just the nickname for his little Santaha?
It's like, oh, I'm 60 years old. Wow, that must be a record.
Not exactly built for long lives.
Yeah, no.
Terrible idea.
Oh god.
Okay. All right. Okay. So so say Strax were to die, and you put him, you
You
bury
bury
him.
him in a funeral.
Do you
Would he
bury him in
grow
the
a
garden
potato
or in the
plant?
funeral? And does he sprout? It's Sontaran genetic engineering, I imagine.
Oh dear god. The mindset we have. Even though the guy was being used, do you think he had good intentions?
I think he had kind of selfish intentions.
that he used oh no, self-sacrifice intentions to sort of plaster over it.
I mean, true. I mean, I guess he could have zip it. I guess he could have used like animals like rats and mice or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't specifically to humans. I mean, he stole Strax's life.
True. That does kind of put into question what if he came across a dog or a, because I mean, a rat would be a little more difficult because you'd have to catch those fuckers, and those bastards are fast.
That's true.
I did one step on one. Like a live rat just scurried under my foot and I stepped on it. I felt so bad for killing a rat. And it was near the garbages when I was working at Dunkin' Donuts, and somebody else saw it and screamed, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I know I killed a rat. It's like, no, it's a rat, I'm glad it's dead. How'd you kill it? I'm like, I stepped on it. How'd you catch it? It was suicidal. And I just swept it up and threw it in the garbage, and they were all freaked out.
Big squish.
And yet, all the time, I'm the big tough guy, right? And then a little kid comes running towards me. I shriek and fall over.
Oh, no, that's who you could have done it to. You could have done it to children. I mean, nobody will miss them.
No, I mean, you could have done it to children, and then they're suddenly 20 years old, and they're like, woo, I'm on my own. Oh, fuck, adult life sucks.
Yeah, say hello to taxes. Doctor Who and all these things made me realize something. I don't think I want to ever move to London.
Yeah, or New York.
Or New York. No. If I ever see like the TARDIS in real life, like, nope, I'm out of here.
I'm gonna leave the city for about 3 days. That should be enough time for it to blow over.
No, I would sit as close to the hang out in front of the TARDIS until I see the Doctor, or not in front of the TARDIS, but like behind the TARDIS, so that when the Doctor goes to open the door, I sneak in behind him or her.
Well, the only
Nice.
problem with that is there's the perception filter, so you wouldn't notice it anyway.
True. I don't know. I'm pretty observant. Scarily so. I'm blind as a bat, but I have very good perception for somebody as blind as me. When I'm wearing my, even without my glasses, I can see like movement like a freaking hawk. And the tiny little things, like I find tiny little things that other people don't even notice. And my OCD is like, hey, look, hey. Oh my god, I am Osgood. I mean, I'm not really Osgood.
I would have laughed. It was like, no, it's not a Greenwich, it's Greenwich, and then it's like, oh yeah, I did see Greenwich. Like, I told you.
No.
If that had been the form of the villain.
Yeah.
No. It's the Green Fairy, not the Green Witch. And what are you doing with absinthe, Strax?
It's like, Strax, that's fiction. It's like, no, it's not. I read it.
Oh, if he ever discovered the internet.
Today's episode, Strax learns lesson 1 in library etiquette.
Oh,
Zip
God.
it.
Don't talk. Okay, don't talk. Next. Just practice that one, bro. I
It's
love how
best to teach him
condescending
in
her-
small steps.
I love her tone in that. Just like, just practice that one for a while. Yeah. Let's master that and then see where it goes.
I'm trying to remember how. I'm just gonna say how they adopted Strax.
I know it's adorable. He was like their little kid.
When did
So,
they
yeah,
meet? Was that? Did he? Was that a thing around? Was that before Demons Run? Didn't was Strax there at Demons Run? I'm fairly certain Vastra was there.
Like the first.
Yeah, I don't know if Strax is, but yeah, Vastra and Jenny were, because wait, that was a different thing, wasn't it?
Like,
Yeah, I was trying to think when they came together as a thing. I can't remember when the first time they.
the first episode, I saw Strax, and he was healing a human, and he told the human, as punishment for doing something, they made him a nurse.
I don't remember that episode, but I can look it up.
It's the episode. I might be wrong, but it's the episode with the cars and the smog and yada yada.
Oh, Gridlock?
Yeah, when they try to use the like pollution from the cars to like turn the planet into like another clone thing, I think. I may be
Oh
wrong.
no, the Atmos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his first episode was Centauran Stratagem.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was the one you were talking about with the Atmos system.
Nice.
But hold on, no, he was Commander Score, not Strax.
Oh, they got a
Uh,
name change?
no, that was it. Don't forget, he plays the Centaurans, just like Nick Briggs plays the Cybermen
Oh,
and the Daleks. I think his first one as Strax was yeah, his first one as Strax was A Good Man Goes to War. That's the that's the Demon's Run thing, where a member of the Doctor's team has been abducted and he will call in every favor and maybe go to war to get them back.
that was a good episode.
You know, with baby Melody and realizing, hang on, Melody is River Song, Melody Pond, River Song.
I might actually watch that episode again.
Yeah, it was Demon's Run that that's where they first met, and then that's where they got together.
Yeah.
Nice. Reconnaissance tracks.
Strax's reconnaissance is about as subtle as a Klingon's.
Well, Klingons at least have cloak, and they do appreciate stealth. They just
Well, they appreciate stealth. They are not good at blending in.
yeah. Well, if it
Unless they're
was
wearing their cloak.
yeah, on yeah, they'll. I think Klingons are mostly thinking like, okay, we're not going to attack them before we tell them we're at war with them. As soon as we tell them we're at war with them, anything goes because we have told you we're coming to get you, and now we're coming to get you, so it doesn't matter. You have been warned. Though, to be fair, from what I've heard somewhere, that, like, Klingon assassins are a thing, but Klingon assassins, in order to be not dishonorable, have to announce themselves to their victim and use a melee weapon. If they do that, they're fine, because it's an assassin.
It's like gonna sneak up behind him. I am going to kill you.
Well, it would be more like, I am somebody something, son of something, I am here to kill you. Prepare yourself, and then while they're facing them, kill them.
And there it is. Star Trek.
Yep.
Yep.
But
we had to have it in there somewhere.
yeah, I think
Starkey was in one of the Sarah Jane adventures too. Well, I mean a two-parter of Sarah Jane adventures.
But yeah. Anyway, we've kind of gone all the way around this episode, for the most part.
What's new?
There's not much. It's. And it's interesting enough, but there's not a lot to it.
There was a short called Strax Saves the Day that apparently only has Vastra and Strax as the it was Strax introduces the Day of the Doctor to viewers.
Yeah.
Nice.
He played Satan in a TV miniseries called How to Date a Magical Creature. And the picture, like the cover picture, is Santa. It looks like smoking a pipe. Oh no, maybe, I don't know what Santa's doing. Just so weird. I was looking at his IMDb. He was in Good Omens.
Oh, nice. Let's see. I can't think of anything more for the episode.
No.
All right.